Hey everyone, it's Prep for Life. Today we're going to be talking about the Vedder Holsters V3 Gun Belt, as you can see right here. Vedder was kind enough to send one of these over for us to check out on the channel and test out. Really interesting design. Now, if you're familiar with their Cobra belt, this is going to be really similar to that in that it is very thick nylon right here. Absolutely designed to carry a heavy load. It's nice and stiff, right? Instead of a Cobra design, you're actually getting this CNC machined aluminum right here. And it's really meant to provide a little bit more ease of use when it comes to clipping this belt. As far as clipping and releasing, it actually is, I have to admit, a little easier than a Cobra buckle. The two use cases that I see with this one are, one, this is your everyday carry. This is something you grab and go, and you're just going to loop this through your belt loops and clip it, and you just want something that's going to be a perfect fit, but an easy on, easy off every single time, nice and stiff, easy enough to hold everything that you carry on a daily basis. I had some friends express concern at the very first when I got this because of that's just so open. How is that going to be safe? How is that, keeping things on my person all the time? And to be frank, I've had no issues every single time I've worn this with that just laws of physics, that's a friction fit, and that stays on every single time. As you can see, there's a little bit of a foot underneath that just kind of keeps that from sliding off, okay? So that's the first use case. The second would be around appendix carry. Now, I'm brand new to appendix carry. If you've watched the channel for any amount of time, you may have noticed that I've lost a little bit of weight. I still have a long journey ahead of me. I have been starting to venture into the arena of appendix carry. I am liking it more and more. I'm not completely sold yet, and we'll do a separate video on that. What I find, though, is that, for one, obviously with an appendix carry belt, I need a small profile. Unless I want to just completely clip the belt and put it, elsewhere on my body and then just put the appendix rig right there onto pure belt. That's what a lot of people choose to do. This is actually small enough that no problem, I can fit my appendix rig around that and, have no issues at all. The other key for me with a good appendix belt is easy adjustability. At least for me. Again, I'm a novice, so those of you who carry appendix all the time, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. But I want a belt that I can easily come in and say, okay, well, I'm wearing it without the rig right now, and all of a sudden I need to loosen it up to put the rig on, or even maybe I'm getting into my car or sitting down and I just want to loosen it up a little bit for comfort's sake. So that's really where I think this shines as well, in that I have a generous portion of Velcro right here where I would order this obviously a little bit large, and now I can really kind of adjust that. So what I would do is, instead of looping it through my belt loops this way, I would actually open it up, looping it through this way, and then as I come in to put it on each and every time, I'm going to go through, double it back, and close the belt. When the time comes that I want to put my appendix carry rig on, I can actually do that by just opening it up, loosening, and reattaching. And I find that becomes really easy. Let me give you a demonstration here with old Martha here. So, keep in mind, this is my appendix rig. This is actually one of them that I've got. And if you are unfamiliar with Tier 1 concealment, I'll do a separate video on these holsters. I have been blown away. Honestly, these are the holsters that actually convinced me to appendix carry in the first time, because they're amazingly comfortable. For our purposes, not using a gun, I'm going to use my red gun, a piece of plastic, not a firearm, so I'm certainly safe pointing that around and having it on the video and not throwing off, let's say, the YouTube algorithms, because that's they're certainly against firearms. But put that into the rig. As you can see, my spare mag here is empty, no bullets whatsoever. Perfect. So as I come in and demonstrate that on the appendix carry rig here, perfect. I would pass that through both, and as you can see, there we go. Perfect room, even some room for adjustability as I get used to that. And I think that's really the selling point for this belt, is that it is extremely quick to adjust, to get exactly where you need it to be for your daily carry, and it's good to go. When I first got it, it was really reminiscent of my 511 elas-tac. As you can see, the elas-tac is really similar in design. There's the buckle, extremely similar in that I'm going to hook it, I'm going to set it with Velcro. Here's my gripe. Okay, you might even think too that this one is great because there's a little bit of give here. It's an elastic belt, okay? This one disappointed me, quite a bit more than I thought it would. I really thought that this was going to be the perfect belt for me as I started getting into appendix carry. It would have a little give for the rig and all that, have the adjustability. To be honest, because of the way that that bends right there, being able to adjust this on the fly from snug to loose for appendix carry back to snug, it's just non-existent. And if I'm being honest, I don't grab this a whole lot because yes, there's rigidity there, there's stiffness. It'll handle, let's say, an appendix rig. Do I trust it to handle all the rest of my loadout? That remains to be seen. I'm a huge fan, if you know anything about me, a huge fan of 511, but this one really left me wanting, whereas I feel like the V3 it kind of fixes all of that. That easy adjustability, I can get that on, get it going. I really have, so far, no gripes about this belt. This has been actually just really, really comfortable to wear. So I'm going to put a link down below. Go ahead and check them out. It's going to be an affiliate link. Obviously, this is a paid promotion, right? They sent this belt over for me. To be fair, I'm going to, give you my real thoughts about it. I'm not, whether they sent me free product or not, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. But to be honest, I like this belt. I'm not going to bring you guys crap. So the link down below does provide a little bit of monetary feedback for us. It lets them know that you sent us and continues to allow me to provide good content for you on the channel moving forward. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and just click that button down below. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and share with your friends. We'd love to see you again. Thanks for watching.